Alright guys, we're out in the woods again, cleaning up some downed trees. We had a pretty major storm and a couple giant oaks fell over across my intersection here for my four-wheeler trails. We've been cleaning it up, slowly chopping it down. We gotta chop through all this. There was a surprise. Big giant bee nest in there. Got lots of firewood. This is a pretty big sucker here. Here's Orion. Hi, buddy. You already got burrs on your face. So I'll show you where I'm starting today. Just got my Husqvarna 24-inch chainsaw out here, doing a lot of this work. Made a pretty good dent in it the other day. A decent pile of wood. Started out, got through all the thick stuff. Gonna just process all this smaller stuff down, and then we'll be able to pass through here again out into the rest of the property. I'm gonna take you guys on a tour later on here over the 25 acres. But my main goal today is to really process this wood and get these trails unblocked. I think we can get pretty close to it. As you can see, this is a pretty giant one. True. Snap these smaller trees like toothpicks. My tree climbing dog. Let's see if we can get him up on this thing. Come on, Orion. Oh, you smelling some raccoon stuff? Come here. Orion. Close? Come here. Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. You can make it. You can make it. Come on. Pretty good pup so far. Alright guys. Taking a break. Been busting butt. Clearing out this four-wheeler path here. Got a nice little stack of wood going. Still gotta stack some of it. Nice pile of branches. But I opened up my path. So mission accomplished so far. This brings us out to a pretty cool part of the property. There's a marshy area back there. A prairie area over here. There's like a little inlet back here. I'll take it back this way. It's leading the way. Good boy, Orion. This dog is catching on so fast. This dries out around this time of the year, but most of the year it's marshy, a little swampy. Fills back up with water in the wintertime and in the fall. I made some trails through here. When it dried out, I'm gonna come back through here. I make all my trails really simple. I just take my four-wheeler and I just ride over and over and over and over again where I want to go, and I lay all the brush down, and then I'll come by with my John Deere lawn tractor and just chop it up on the highest deck setting, and then I'll go down to like a 3, and then it's manageable from there. So all this fills up with water. Lots of spring peepers, frogs, tadpoles, wildlife up in here a lot of the year. I made a little stepping stone bridge out of log slices. It's hard to see them right now, but they're through here. I can go all the way across when it's all marshy, or other people can. They don't have the gear I do. So I have trails throughout this whole 25 acres. I've made most of them. They need a little bit of maintenance, and I can go through here one more time with the lawn tractor. Usually I have to go through maybe 2, maybe 3 times, depending on the area. I'm just going to take you through a little hike through one of the main cut-throughs right through the middle. I'll take you to a campsite, a perfect like group campsite that I found that I want to build on. Make a bush camp there. A couple like lean-to shelters. There's a bunch of blackberries growing up in here. Tons of blackberries all over the property. Here's a limb I need to clear later on. Not too bad, but don't want to leave it hanging up there. I call this the creepy tree. As you can see, it's kind of got an ominous feel to it. Definitely a dangerous tree here. This one branch right here though, it's like out of a horror movie, like I'm gonna see someone hanging off it or something. And then you've got this widowmaker right here that is hanging on just that one limb, and the tree is already dangerously leaning. Surprised it didn't come down during the storm. Lots of turkey, coyotes, fox, raccoon, possum, groundhog, you know, you name it. Northwestern Indiana. It's here on the property. So, I noticed this area over here. Oh, here's another limb that came down. Man, down all over the place. But here, this little circle area. I dug a big keyhole fire pit out here. Hasn't been used in a minute. But the distances between these trees are perfect for so many hammocks right in a circle. And you got the nice fire pit right in the middle. It's just a big circle here. It instantly popped out to me to be a nice little camping spot for a group of friends. There's a big oak right there. That one's dead. Surprised that one didn't come down. Just a little bit of the property. I'll take you through some other parts here. It's a nice little intersection right here. I like to set up a game camera on this tree. It's a 4-way intersection right here. I usually get a lot of activity through here. So we're still walking down the back side of the property here. On top of I'm on the perimeter trail. I wanted to make a trail around the whole place, just so I could take my quad and kind of patrol the place and be able to go around the whole part and then kind of just go inwards from the outside to the main areas. Go on, bud. It's a very diverse terrain. Like, it's not just straight brush, it's not just straight woods. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got some deep woods, it's got some, you know, brushy areas, open trails, wood trails. I got a tree stand set up in there. I got a nice 3-way intersection through here. Deer like to come through all this place. Come across the whole property surrounded by fields that are either corn one year or soybeans the other year. They alternate. So the deer will go out there and feed, and they'll come back in here to bed down. And then of course you got the coyotes running across them all the time. In the wintertime, lots of trails through here. He's just gonna go his own little way. Come on, bud. Like I said, this pup is really catching on. Really showing himself a good dog for the woods, for sure. Climbing trees, not afraid of the water, not afraid to get dirty. Here's another little section of the creek I'll show you since we're a little bit farther down. Probably can't see too much. It's overgrown. But in the wintertime, all this stuff dies, and it's nice, clear, sandy bottom water running through there. Lots of potential for this place. Man, look at the red on those leaves. All these bushes right here turn fire red here in a couple weeks. They're already starting. There's a tiny little fishing hole down there. The marshy area of the property, the swampy area right there in the middle. We're on the perimeter trail looking in. Nice big open area over here. we just cleared out.
I can't. Your chainsaw and the logs are still there. I'll try and make it through.
Go straight.
Cut out. Oh wait, no. Right over here. This is where
Yeah, make a left. Oh, forgot.